Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna learn about TweenService, and I'm also gonna include TweenService on the GUI, because if you wanna be a GUI designer, graphic design, and all that fun stuff, then you should have the right to do so. And right now, I know drawing what we wanted this was going to happen in this tutorial is maybe just so a little bit wasteful, but then it's just making the video more interesting in that way. So yeah, um, so what does the TweenService do? What it does is like you're taking an entity and manipulate, and it's like giving an entity an animation where you put its properties, properties. Just need a little bit T, and yeah, properties, and then you're putting through that, and then you can resize and all that stuff, and that's going to make it look more animatable. you know it looks more smooth, nice, and all that. So we could say if you had a part here and we use the TweenService, TWEEN. So if you use tween to this part here, and we want to make it a little bit more bigger, increase it by 0.5. So this will be the size. And what we could do then is having its animation style to be set to a something. I don't remember all, but there's a sign, there's a bounce and all that. So when we are done, then you can make cool things with this, and you can make doors and guns animation if you want to do that. But yeah, that's basically it, and time to the real tutorial. Okay, so the first thing we want to add is the part, of course. Let's set the size there, there. Okay, so we have the part here. So what we want to add is the script. Then local tween service, yeah, equals game get service tween service. So now we can have, when we say tween local info equals tween info dot new. So time, this is how long it would take for it be to end its destination. We're done. And because yes, you don't have to add more if you just want it to be smooth like this and have no like animation style, then you can add it like there. When we want to have a local properties, and remember to add a table. And now you can say whatever you like to. Maybe we want size. The size equals that, and then the new size vector 5 5 5. And now we can say tween 1 equals create. So this does it just literally just create the animation. So the instance you want to manipulate, but this is our part. Then we add the info, and then properties, and then turn on play, and that's it. And as you can, oh okay, um, that was too fast. So if we added 5 seconds, as you can see, it's slowly increasing in size. So that's why cool. Maybe yeah, let's just say 10, 10, and 10. And as you can see, it's getting bigger and bigger. Oh, by the way, you can also see how it's when it's almost done animating, how it's stopping. As you can see, it's slowly stopping. That's why cool. And the reason why we haven't added anything is because it's using right now it's using another method. So async style dot, we can say back is like there's like all shots to target and then backs into place. But we want the liner. And what the liner does is just that it's just keep moving constant speed. As you can see, nothing fanciness, it just moves in constant speed. And back, that's really cool if you want to make some bouncing. As you can see. And you should just know it's all shooting, so the size is going to be a little bit bigger than. And this one is also cool. I don't remember what this does. Oh, yeah. It does speed reduces very quick and speed process. Yeah. So what this does is just it moves really quick and then it's just moves slower. And yeah, you can play with this. I'm actually going to link to a forum. You can check what all these things does. And as you can see, this can be really useful and it's very cool. 15 in size. What I would do then, you can also do some basic math. But now it will take 30 seconds for it to completely be in this size. I think it will, no, not approximately take a minute, but it would take some time. And you can create some sort of waves. So that's cool. So that would say, we just say 5, oh shit, 5 and 5. I'd set that to 5 too. What else you can, then we're just gonna say, cut speed to by quadratic sine. Comma, when we have enum dot easy direction. And what this does is just the easy start is applied in the forward direction. And what this does is just in out, it moves slowly up, and then it's like it's waiting a little bit instead of moving very slowly and then moving again very quickly. As you can see, yeah, okay, it's hard to even determine if it's actually working, but it does. It's just hard to see any difference, but it's a good to know this. Speed determined by quadratic impellation, I have no idea what that is. And then we have out. It moves really quickly. Then we have in. As you can see, now it moves really fast. And again, you can go to I'm gonna link a forum for this. Then you have repeat count. Like if you want it, you can say mf.huge. That's the highest number in Roblox Studio, basically infinite. And this does just is keep repeating, as you can see. And it looks fucking stupid, but cool if you want that effect. But I would personally use back. Yeah. But you can say reverse. Oh yeah, this is also good if you want to reverse. But maybe not use back. As you can see. Ooh. Boom. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. And as you can see, this is good if you want to make abilities. Okay. So now we have managed that. Now we want to see how we can manipulate this on the GUI. So add a screen, call it whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it main. Adding a frame, yeah, just in the middle, between your eyes, then local script. Then you actually just complete do the same thing. Local tween scan get service tween service, and you just say info1 equals tween info.info and just 5 local properties 1 size equals udm2. Remember to that down 9 0 um um equals tween service create script parent comma info comma properties 1. Oh, oh shit, I forgot to say write one thing. Tween play. As you can see, it works. The only thing you got to remember is, well, you know, this is, you just have to remember things like UDM2, all that stuff. And you can also, you can actually change everything if it has a value. We want to say, you can set, you have to write it manually. Background, ground color, use color 3, get orange. Ah, yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Well, it seems that you can't use the brick color, change the background color, even though it could just be misspelled. Background. Ah, background color free. Yeah, okay. Also, I wanna just claim that when there's a free tile, then you have to say color free. And now we can change the colors. Just me was just being a little bit. I don't want to call my dumb. I don't want to discredit myself because I was just come to do a little mistake. And yeah, as you can see, this is very cool and very useful, especially if you want to be a UI designer. And that's basically it. You can change every single thing that's not a bull, everything that's related to int, int like this, vectors, ints, and all that. You can change it, and you can also change that if you want to. You can also say wasn't there like a oh that's not a right but what you could say is making what you could do is say while wait do put this in here, put in here, then play that, then when tween completed, wait. So what this does is it's an infinite looping, but it will wait. As you can see, it will repeat the same thing or not. Then you can also use a for loop. Maybe that's actually more smarter. But what this should do is like waiting if that is completed. But yeah, but yeah, just use a for loop. I equals 0, comma 10, comma. Yeah, do. And it should repeat like 10 times. Okay. Print e. It should work because what this does is it's literally rating when it has completed. And it did, but it should have. Oh, I know why. It's because it's resized. Let me remove this. This is just me being a little bit ignorant. So we can say math dot random 0 5. Just copy paste that. Will make your life much easier. That's odd. Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, math dot. Yeah, let me just do that. Math dot new math dot random men. So do do. As you can see, it's such a disco or something. Yeah, this takes just 100 years. So instead, let me just remove that because again, we don't have 100 years. You can see, whoa, disco. And this can give really cool effects, but you should also know that this can take performance. And one thing, if you want to set a custom, set something, you can actually do like this. Key to code that easing style. Alright, easing style, where you can do this and say you can use this. So you could actually have a string. Local app equals sin. Then you can just say you can do this app sin and do the same thing completely. Precisely. But why would you do that when we do something as basic as this? When easing, when unknown, easing direction in. And if you want to see the effects, which be more appealing, then you can maybe take the time a little bit, as you can see. And I don't know, maybe say out instead. Maybe it might work better like that. Yeah, okay, this is just chaotic. A little bit chaotic. But yeah, this you just have to experimenting it. And if you haven't, if you just have skipped the tutorial a little bit, I'm just want to say that yeah, I have linked I have linked the forum for you can see what these things does. And yeah, that's basically the tutorial. Thank you for watching and see you next time. See ya.